Hey Narwhals, I'm your host Luke Narwhal, and today we're going to be reading Fat People of Reddit. What's something about being fat that you have to experience to truly understand? Just a heads up, our official merch store will be launching Monday, more information coming in Monday's video. Be sure to like and subscribe for more weight loss videos that help you stay on track. Oh, and I almost forgot this one. Since my weight is mostly in my tummy for whatever ungodly reason, I get asked if I'm pregnant a lot, at least once every 2 weeks, and it doesn't matter what I'm wearing. I could be in jeans and a t-shirt, a sundress, a bathing suit, or a business suit. It's happened to me wearing all those things and more. It used to make me cry a lot, but I guess I'm used to it. I even had people come touch my belly and say things like, "Aw, how far along are you?" I just stood there in horror and shock that A, even if I was pregnant, how dare you touch me? I hear it happens though from my friends with kids, and B, I look that pregnant? Once I told a person that no, I was not pregnant, and they actually argued with me. "Are you sure? 'Cause you look pregnant. I mean, there has to be a baby in there." "No ma'am, I'm just fat." "Nah, I think you need to take a test." So I just snapped back. "I haven't had Max in over a year, lady." And she had the nerve to look offended by that, but at least she walked away. You have no idea. This seriously makes me die a little inside whenever it happens. The subconscious act of putting something, book bag, jacket, etc., over your stomach when sitting down. Laughs uncomfortably through a series of flashbacks. Former morbidly obese person, now just overweight, not fitting through spaces easily. You see that gap between tables in a restaurant? Yeah, I'm not going to fit through that. A cafe with chairs that have arms? Yeah, not going to be able to sit down there. And just the feeling that I'm always taking up space and getting in the way. When a lift stopped for being over the limit, I felt like all eyes were on me. And then just not realizing how bad it had got and just how big I really was. That being fat is the first thing people judge you by, and fearing that's about as far as it goes. Chub rub. That's when the fat on your inner thighs rub together when walking and gets chafed. To add on to this, having to buy a new pair of pants because the upper thigh area is worn through from your thighs rubbing together. That people think you're stupid, incapable, or somehow unable to have any talent. I draw for a living. I'm fat and rather ugly. I can't count the number of times people have admired the work around me, then asked me directly, me being the only one at the booth, who did it. When I tell them it's all mine, they act like a miracle occurred, or like they just discovered some idiot savant. Someone who's fat obviously can't do anything other than eat, right? Ugly can only make ugly things too. Worse than that, if my booth is next to a pretty person, they'll look directly past me to them, then ask if all this, indicating their booth and mine, is theirs. It hurts a bit. The constant and ultimately futile effort of trying out tricks to not look fat. It's exhausting, and everyone still sees you as exactly the weight you are, even if they have no opinion on it. Stripes make me look thinner? No, they don't. That color looks better on my figure? No, it doesn't. Baggier black clothes hide my rolls? Nope. I only realized how much this took over my life after losing weight. I ended up losing 70 pounds over the last couple of years, and that stuff is still massively ingrained in my brain. I still catch myself tucking in my shirt in the gym so no one sees that I'm hiding rolls. I still suck in my stomach in photos or position myself at the back of the group so my body is hidden. I even make self-deprecating jokes about my weight and then realize I sound like an idiot because there's now people there that are bigger than me. I also still buy overly baggy t-shirts that don't even come close to my figure. The feeling you get when you're getting dressed for the day and start to realize that no matter what you wear, you still look unattractive for society. It's like a sinking feeling. It makes me not want to attempt to look good for that day. I feel like even if you smile at me, you're secretly wondering how much I weigh. Yup, I used to only wear leggings for the longest time because I didn't want to know what my jean size was. I also lived for flowy shirts, plaid shirts, and hoodies. Anything to hide myself in, really. I can't wait for the day when I can wear cute off-the-shoulder tops and sundresses again. I love dressing nice and doing makeup, but if I didn't even feel good about myself while doing that, then why would I waste my time? When you're feeling insecure, you remember that you're also fat, so you feel fat and insecure, making you feel even worse. Flying on an airline is never comfortable, ever. The last time I flew, my ticket was for a window seat. I made sure to empty my bladder ahead of time and had everything I need for the flight in hand before buckling in. I didn't want to be a hassle for the normal-sized people in the 2 seats next to me. The first guy finds a seat, and I'm relieved to see he's very skinny. We make small talk for a minute or two, and a skinny girl stops at our aisle. I'm relieved to see that it won't be 2 ham planets in the aisle, but she looks disgusted and angry. She turns and walks up to a flight attendant, and I can hear her asking if there's any open seats on the flight while exasperatedly gesturing towards me. Everyone around them was looking at me. I'll never fly again. You have to be funny for people to like you. If you're serious at all, people are off-put. It's annoying how the fat guy can't be serious and has to be funny when the skinny guy can be both. I blame movies and TVs though. The fat guys are always the comic relief, and I feel it's now engraved in people's brains that's how it's needed to be. I never thought wiping my bum would be a hassle, but well, here we are. Body grows outward, but arms don't grow longer to compensate. Just takes longer, but damn if it's not irritating. You sweat at the slightest provocation. You literally don't have to move at all. The wind might die down a little and someone will ask, "Are you okay?" because you've started sweating. Exasperated sighs, because you've heard this from well-meaning people hundreds of times, are not your friend. You get real quick at the polite smile, gentle shake of the hand, "I'm fine, thank you" routine. Carry a hanky, bandana, or something. Being short and fat makes clothes shopping an absolute nightmare. Nothing is really made for you. Being a gentleman, I hold open doors and allow people to pass by in theaters and shops and such. Seeing people grimace and turn around or find another way/door because I'm fat and maybe a little too in the way is such a disheartening thing. Mexi time is lights off, no questions. I'm sorry, love. It's not that I don't want you to see me, it's that I don't want to see me. 1. Stretch marks. 2. The constant, "Hey, you're really fat now," from family reunions. Like, yeah, I know I am. You don't have to bring it up like that's a new fact every freaking time you see me. I went running on the treadmill the other day. Humble brag, I did my first 5K, yay. I hit the emergency stop button with my belly. Okay, unique one here, but encountering smelly people. As a fat guy, I do twice as much maintenance to maintain my personal hygiene, twice as much brushing, more deodorant, more thorough showers, etc. So if I just so happen to be standing next to a smelly, skinny guy, people always assume it's me. I can't blame them for assuming that, it's a reasonable deduction. Still frustrating though. Not being able to buy clothes on a whim, having difficulty buying clothes at all, walking down the street, oh look at that shirt in the window, it's a squirrel with the cool design, I want it. Nope, they don't go above extra large in that store. They don't go above extra large in any store. Walmart will go up to 2XL, but then it's Walmart clothes. I can spend hours digging through Goodwill/ARC trying to find something. I can find 1 or 2 things at Walmart that aren't hideous and are well enough made to last more than a month, or I can spend $60 for a single skirt from Lane Bryant. And with Lane Bryant, all their skirts and dresses are made for fat women that are also tall. I am not. Skirts that are pictured on a model as coming to their knees are mid-calf on me, so I can't buy pants or dresses or maxi skirts there. There's one kind of skirt that will fit me, I just have to hope it stays in style. Those are literally my only options for buying clothes in person. As someone who has been very fat and lost most of it, my biggest realization was how differently people treat you. And it doesn't just pertain to the opposite mex. People in general are less friendly, talk to you less, give you less attention. Not that I think people have prejudices, but I think it could be a natural human reaction to be put off by overweight people. How horrible summer is. I can confirm, I'm 5'10" and just under 200. Though I'm not huge, summer kills me. I sweat like nobody's business. I'm not sure if it is from having what I like to call a protective layer for my muscles, or if my body just genuinely can't handle heat. Regardless, summer is terrible. I would move to northern Canada or Alaska if my wife didn't have about the polar opposite problem of mine. And that brings us to our featured narwhals of the day. If you'd like to be a featured narwhal, just head on over to our subreddit at r/losingnarwhals on Reddit. Link is in the description below. Our first featured narwhal of the day is JenBug08, and they say, officially down 60 pounds, 27.2 kgs today. Needed this boost after slowing down significantly after the first 50 pounds. After losing several pounds weekly for the first few months to just a few pounds a month, it's hard not to get discouraged. And our last featured narwhal of the day is Hammerhead Ray, and they say up 55 pounds at one point, back down 35 pounds today, 20 to go. Thanks so much for sharing, narwhals. If you're still watching, you're one of the few narwhals who made it to the end of this video. Be sure to like and subscribe for more weight loss videos that help you stay on track. Thanks for watching, narwhals, and I'll see you in the next one.